Somebody prayed for me. Somebody stayed up all night and begged God to make sure I made money. I was so down bad, had it the worst. I had to look at my dog and it hurts. I kept it G, put my life in a verse. Still can't believe I broke the curse.
Look, I came from robbing and jacking, from trapping and rapping. Ain't nothing that I didn't do. Didn't have no food in my stomach, you know how that feel. We was starving, to tell you the truth. I used to steal all my clothes, still got all the hoes. It was crazy, but we made it through. Think I be capping, on God I was jacking. Go ask the streets, cause they got the proof. So good, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look. I got some real ones living through me. Real ones love me, can't let you do me. We ain't been.
Okay, here we go, y'all. But them lights are hot. All right, so what we got here is like fake and phonies. You know what I'm saying? Hypocrites, you know, whatever you want to call them. Those are the people that has a plank in their eye, but can tell you how to get the wood out your eye. You know what I'm saying? How to get the splint out your eye. They got a plank in their eye. The kettle that caused the pot black. Same thing, you know what I'm saying? You have humans that live lives like that every day. And just like any other place, you're going to find them in the streets. You're going to find them practicing things like that. Being hypocrites and, you know, and pointing the finger. You don't see that a lot in the streets. No different than you see it a lot in politics. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. The streets ain't nothing but politics. You know what I'm saying? A thug level of politics. That's all the streets is. So you have the snitches and the people that affiliate themselves with cops. And you have, you know, the drug dealers and the homies in the hood that look at, you know, them guys a certain type of way. You look at a person that informed on another guy about a situation, certain types of ways, not knowing the whole outcome of that situation. You just make a judgment. Now, in this case, you got 20 people that, you know, standing right here on the block, and those 20 people look at these 5 people on the opposite side of the block as police affiliation, or he's the reason why he's in prison because of something that he said, you know, and like that. So they look at them and they don't kick it with them. They don't, you know, they kick them out their circle. We'll just say that, you know, things like that. So, and when people, you know, look at other people and judge them and don't look at themselves, or they hide what they do, you know what I'm saying? It makes them worse than the people who supposedly be bad already for these things. You know what I'm saying? My cousin is locked up right now for murder. My cousin, I got a cousin, that one of my little cousins locked up for murder in College Park Projects. I'm going to bring that story to y'all at a later time. But my cousin ended up, you know, having a little confrontation and went down for murder of killing an OG partner. Well, a double OG partner in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And it was, you know, from what we had heard when everything came out, you had this one guy, we'll call him Fofo. Yeah, I be getting these names and I put them so close to the real names. That's why I laugh like that. I do that all the time. But anyway, we'll call him Fofo. So, you know, from what we heard, Fofo was the witness that, you know, the police had, wanting him to testify against my cousin. You know what I'm saying? So we end up seeing Fofo, riding one day. I said, there go Fofo right now. All of us grew up together. I'm a little older. And my cousin now, my cousin that's away from murder, and his brother and my other cousin, they around the same age as Fofo. That's crazy. I say that name like that. What's up, Fofo? But me and my little cousin, one of my little cousins, the brother of the cousin that's, in jail for murder, we end up seeing Fofo one day, pulled in the parking lot. Hey, man, what's going on? How you been? How you been? How you been? Hey, yeah, how y'all been? How y'all been? So we was like, man, what happened? So he told us what happened. So we were like, okay, cool. That wasn't bad for my cousin. You know what I'm saying? He might get in a little trouble, but, he won't have no murder on him. So we said, okay, so what you gonna do? You gonna let them folk know? He said, yeah, man, y'all don't worry about it, man. When it's time for, little brother, little cuz to come up for court, I got y'all back, man. I rocked the hilltop. He was from the old apartments. He was from the flatbed. So he was like, I rocked the hilltop, so, I got y'all, man. We gonna help him out. So I'm like, man, bet, man. We like, bet, boom, shook hand, gave him a hug, bang, we gone. So, time roll around, you know what I'm saying? A month and a half later, it's trial time. You know what I'm saying? They had offered my cousin like 15 years, because he didn't want to take it or whatever. But now, boom, here we go, trial time. So as trial going, they end up, the DA called Fofo up there. So, I was kind of puzzled right there because I knew that, somehow he was supposed to be a witness, but I thought he was our witness, the defense. You know what I'm saying? The defense. And so the state called him up there. So he get up there, though, and they asked him, what did he see? Was he out there? What did he see and what happened? So, he told them what he seen and what happened and what took place and all that. And, and I'm sitting back in the courtroom. I'm looking at him while he telling the story. I'm like, okay, that's what he said. That's what he told us. Same thing, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, my cousin is in good shape. That's what I was thinking. So I thought, you know what I'm saying? But you know how it always something when it comes to my stories and things of that nature. But as I'm sitting back and, he did his testimony, and I'm thinking, he finna come off, of course, what he said was, in our favor. So I knew that our defense wasn't gonna cross-examine him. You know what I'm saying? And our defense, we had the same Lewis's we had the same lawyer as Ray Lewis. When Ray Lewis playing for Baltimore, they came down to Atlanta, won the Super Bowl, and a little stabbing and things like that. He had John and Ed Garland. You know what I'm saying? We talking about starting out at like 80 bands. So we had John and Ed Garland, the same lawyers for my cousin on this case. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, once the main witness, because Fofo was the main witness, once the main witness got on the stand and said what he said, man, we were like, man, it's open and shut. But as the judge said, is there any more questions? The DA, before the judge could get that out of his mouth, the DA was raising his hand saying, hey, this is our witness, but we want to declare him as a hostile witness. Meaning, he ain't doing what he told us and what we asked him would he do. And he said, yeah, now he get up here and he acting hostile. That's what that means. So I'm like, what? I'm like, what? What they talking about? You know what I'm saying? When the DA say that. So then the DA say, we want to pull him off the stand, Your Honor, because we don't know if he's scared because the Knox family, I'm back there. But if it's the Knox family that he's scared of right here, because they all here, or if it's, my cousin himself that's sitting right here in front of him, but he's lying. Straight like that. Like, what? So then they took him off the stand and put a College Park police officer up there. So they say, hey, take us back to that night of this right here, or this date. So he go through the night saying they got a call. They get a call, they get there. They said it was a male shot, and once they get there, a male had been shot several times, and he was dead on arrival. I think, don't correct me on the DOA thing. He could have made it to Grady and however, but They was like, Holmes had passed away. So they started asking the people that was out there, including Fofo, what happened. And they said they didn't see anything. They heard an argument. They heard a shot. They went outside or whatever, and Holmes was messed up and went nobody else around. So that's what the police said. That's his investigation. And whenever everybody said they didn't see that, they didn't see that. So the officer said he went back to the station, him and the other officer, and put everything together for the detective the next morning. And they didn't have no leads. They didn't have no names. They didn't have no leads. They didn't have nothing but a dead body. And they say the next morning, once the detective got there, before the detective dunk his donuts in the coffee, Dunkin' Donuts. So before he could dunk his donuts in the coffee, the phone rang, and it was Fofo. Yeah, this officer, officer, detectives, what up? How you doing? This is Fofo. And the detective, the police cop that's on the stand, continue on to say that Fofo, early the next morning, Fofo called to the police station and told the police that he lied last night. He want to set the record straight. He called the police. They didn't do no detective work. Them folk got a free check. They ain't do no detective work because Fofo the next morning, before that man could clock in, had done called up there and said that he want to talk to the lead detective and he want to set the record straight. Meaning he told them a lie, he want to tell the truth. So he went on and told the truth. And, from what he says the truth, because I wasn't there either, so I can't say. But he went on to change his story and tell another story. And when the cop explained that to the judge, to the juror, that he called them, that was a big statement right there. You know what I'm saying? Because who, like, especially in the hood, people, like, you call 911, something done happen. But we don't know the police station number. We don't know line 2 is homicide. We don't know that. So he called up there to the police station, not 911, to the station. I don't know how he got the number, but he called and he knew the extension. But he told that, and once they came out, and I hear that, see, I didn't know, I was unaware that any of that had taken place. But the point to the story, man, goes back, man, is like, it's crazy how people look at you and be like, oh, no, we don't mess with him, man. He do this, he do that. And that's wrong, what he do. But then you turn around and do it broad day. Testify. Sneak, call. You call, and this is what really happened. Go make your statement. Then come back like, yeah, man, it's good, man. Yeah, man, he gonna be all right. Man, that's fake, man. And that's one thing what separate the Hilltop from a lot of other sets in College Park. Man, nobody up there was fake but me. Cause I'm the one that act. I'm the one that act and then get you. So you know what I mean though, but we went on no fake stuff, man. It's real talk, man. We didn't even play that, we was an open book. So it wasn't nothing fake about nobody on the hill. This is what he was. He didn't try to act like nothing else. This is who she was. She didn't try to act like nothing else. If this is a person that called to the police station every day and talk to a police, or call every day to say that somebody breaking the glass window or somebody selling dope, they did not try to hide that if they was from the Hilltop. This real talk, man. But we don't do no fake, though. We don't do no fake. Not with our people. You know what I'm saying? And that whole thing was fake from Fofo, man. Real talk, man. And my cousin doing life plus fire right now. But he'll be home. Please believe that. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode of Underground Source TV with your host, OG Black Boy 3700. TV and film producer Don Treese Knox, College Park. Stand up.
So good, yeah. I remember them days trying to get paid. We was hungry than a bitch. Don't switch on your brothers, don't fuck with no others. Don't let another nigga diss. Ray got the 9, JC got the Drake. Neither one of them gon' miss. Don't play with my cheese, don't fuck with no rats. I'll turn you into Swiss. Don't beef with no nigga unless it's the money, but it's never about a bitch. I'm all in New York, I'm all at the game. I don't even watch the Knicks. I'm not for the games, can't fuck with my brain. I ain't nothing for the tricks. Cause you can get shot in this bitch. Somebody gon' drop in this bitch.
I'm really just thanking the Lord for the power. Get your shit on these niggas for hours. Was kicking in those day to day touching powder. Fuck around, hope the Lord clear the cow. Away from the gang, keep the gang out the towers. If they go, they be home in some hours. Done took so much money this month, 100,000.